Hi everyone, we're back altitude scale modeling with another Sprue review. Looking at Eduard's reboxing, newest reissue of the 32nd scale ME109 in the Legion Condor. Some people say that's bland. I think it's pretty interesting. So, 1/32nd scale. Not my normal scale, but I like the look of the kit. And I do have 1/32nd scale Mustang, Mosquito, Phantom, a couple other things, so I do have them. 5 marking options, resin wheels and tail wheel. There's what comes in it. Kit number 11105. Lovely box art. I've not opened it yet. It's not going to fight me like an ICM box did. No! Wow. 32nd scale. This is the 48th scale one I'm currently working on. There's a little size comparison for you. That was also an Eduard kit I showed you. 2 sprues, 3, 4, 5, 6 sprues, clear sprues, instructions, resin, photo etch, masks, decals, a cartograph, and a box. So, let's start right here with these self-sealing bags. Oh, there's 3 in here, not just 2. Fuselage halves. Wow. There's some nice detail in there. And since like I said, I'm currently doing the 48th scale Eduard Bf109E 14. It doesn't have this fine level of rivet detail. It does have all the nice panel lines. And you know there's a panel line on top of the ME109, right? Nothing inside to see. Fuel tank. And this holds your fuel tank. Cowling. I'll probably buy the engine for this. A Brazen engine. But lovely rivet detail. And we have 2 sets of wings. So in a while I'll have to look at the instructions and see. This one does have the fairings underneath where the gun ports go, and this one doesn't. So other than that, they both have ailerons, flaps, and leading edge slats workable. Again, wonderfully rivet detailing. Showing the one with the gun pods on it. My 48 scale one had the pitot tube already attached. I already broke it off. So I'm doing that with a piece of brass rod probably. A little bit of detail inside where the wheels go. And like I said, both are the same, except one's got the gun fairings. Another self-sealing bag with multiple sprues in it. Including the clear parts. Clear parts set aside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start here. Engine mounts. Comes with an engine. Maybe I don't need the Brazen engine. Maybe I can make this one look good. 2 halves. Supercharger. Lots of engine parts. Rivets on the top panel right here. No ejector pins in the wrong spot, nothing of the sort. You can see Eduard's finely molded plastic, looking good. Here's guns, which I didn't see before, but they do not have hollowed out barrels, so we have to work on those. Looks like they got some molded in cooling jacket vents though. You can drill out a little more. Don't see any burring or riveting on any of this, but hey, that's wonderful. Prop, fabric covered control surfaces, floor to the cockpit. I don't see any flash on the prop, which is a nice touch. There's a seat. Very detail on the fabric covered elevators and rudder. And these are all one piece, which is a nice touch. And so are these. And the leading edge slats. There's the seat. There is that nice rivet covered control surface detail throughout. Nice how the fabric is stressed in there. There's a beautiful prop. And we got solid wheels. No real weight on wheels. I'll have to check and see how much was actually on an Bf109, because you know the landing gear set at such an angle. This part's wanting to see. Came right off. Or that's one of the cooling ducts underneath. Nice side panel detailed. I don't see any burring on the landing gear struts. Another nice touch. A little bit of flash right here on the wheel. It just comes right off. Tail wheel. Controls. These gun ones do have hollowed out barrels. And so do these. Nice. There's that side panel detail. Headrest detail. More side panel. Plus the wheel hub detail and the wheels and the tail wheel. And if we can see that, but no burring on those landing gear parts. Old seams or anything of the sort. There is a mold seam on the tire. Not sure it's supposed to be there or not, but we will find out. Don't want to lose that part. Here we have the landing gear doors, prop spinners, two different kinds of headrests, more detail for the landing gear bays. Instrument panel looks really good. I don't see a blank instrument panel, so you're going to have to sand the detail off on there if you use the photo etch parts. So you can see the nice headrest detail, the nice landing gear and cooling vent details. There's the two prop spinners, one with the cannon going through it, one without. And your instrument panel detail. And on the other side, the interior detail of the landing gear doors. And there's no real detail in this part of the landing gear bay, but they still are molded nicely. And clear parts. In a little Ziploc bag. And they are nicely clear. Little rivet detail, armored glass panel. The back of the canopy, the front of the canopy. Heads up display. Do I have... Here we go. You can see the detail through there. Nice clarity. Put that back in there so they stay that way. And what's next? Resin. Yeah, there's more than just wheels in here. See what else we got. There's wheels, so you don't have to worry about the ones in the kit. This, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's part for the tail wheel, isn't it? Duh. And this must be the strut that this goes on. See? Check out the big brain on Brett. Yeah, beautiful. And these do not have a seam line, so apparently they don't come with a seam line. Tail wheel. Tail wheel leg. And tail wheel housing. Nice. So nice. Put them all back in there so they stay together and safe. And photo etch. No, masks. There's wheel masks in there. There's canopy masks in there. This is the photo etch. You have your instrument panel and your controls and your harness, and then various bits of vent covers. Here's the control chain for the control wheel inside the cockpit, both sides, and it looks like rotor pedals. Very nicely detailed, as of course Eduard does. These dials are what they're doing now. They're raised and they're covered with clear. And chronograph decals, which they're chronograph decals. You don't need even to open them just to know. I like the little Mickey Mouse with a gun. And finally we have some beautiful Eduard instructions. I know it's bland, but I still like the way it looks. And it's historical. Alright, color callouts. Aqueous, Mr. Color, and mission models. I have mission models. As you know, most of you, I'm currently enamored by AK Real Colors, which I'm using for these two, which are out of Eduard's dual combo, Reich, whatever it is. These are all AK Real Colors, all over both. They of course still need weathering and everything else. Just getting them in the decal stage. Alright. Sprue layout, blued to the parts you don't need. Did I show the color callouts? No. Let's do it again just in case. There you go. Starting with the cockpit, of course, and the sidewalls of the fuselage, and red what you need to sand off and where you're going to put PE parts. Same with the intakes down there that go under the wings. Then you've got your seat and your cockpit floor tub and all your little controls and your rudder pedals that we showed you, and instrument panels, and it all coming together. And then you got this nice engine that does have some decent detail. If you want a lot more detail, you get the beautiful brass one from Eduard. Here the cockpit has going together. Excuse the dog, a car just drove up. So, this is showing the tail wheel with that one part that I showed you, but without that housing. Where is that housing? I don't see it. Let me check the Sprue map. Yep, it's right there, R7. Well, let's keep an eye out and see if we can figure where R7 is going to go. There you go with your wings. You know, painted RLM2 just like the cockpit. Here's your masking call out. Here are your canopies and your wheels. And there's your flaps, your ailerons, your engine guns. That's why it doesn't have hollowed out barrels, because it's got those two jackets that go over the front of it. And then there's a cooler vent going in there. And it's got a little bit of hosing going on the side of the landing gear struts. Unfortunately, you can do your landing gear after everything's painted. There's some more PE parts going on there. And engine cowling closed or open, you decide. There's your top instrument panel with your heads-up display. Not a heads-up display, but a gun sight. Duh. And canopy. I would put that on before I paint it because it's going to be masked. And your color callouts. Flown by various people. Oberlieutenant Hans, Oberlieutenant Siebert, Oberlieutenant, not an Oberlieutenant. Nobody piloting that one. This one's flown by Herbert and Werner. And I still didn't see where that one resin part goes. Let's start over. Because I just thought it was for the tail wheel assembly. And it is. It goes right there. Which means it gets installed all the way back here. Right there. See? Me not so stupid. Alright, there you go. Sprue review. Legion Condor for you 32nd scale fans. You lovers of all things historic. I like it. Eventually it'll get built. Not anytime soon because I've got to finish these 248 ones. And then I'm going to work on probably the RAF 100th Anniversary Eurofighter Typhoon kit because I love that scheme. Probably. We'll figure it out as we go. So thanks for watching. Do what I'm doing. Put your ass in the chair. Sit down. Build yourself a model. Look at yourself a model. Just sniff some plastic. Thanks for watching.